Quick PSA before this video begins. I just want to talk about what this new series is, what'll be happening in it, stuff like that. So basically, the name of the series will be MHO or MO or whatever the heck you want to call it. Basically, I'm going to handpick some indie games, mainly from GameJolt and Steam and stuff like that, that I feel deserve some attention, and I will basically make quick, very quick, usually under 5-minute reviews of those games, quickly tell you what I like about them, what I think might need work, various stuff like that. And I'm not 100% sure where I'm taking this, but mainly I'm looking for comment feedback on indie games you guys want me to review, whether they're bad or good. I will review them and I'll give my honest opinion. And that's basically the whole point of this series. So I'll shut up now and let you get to the video. Thanks for listening.
Would you face it to the end? This is a story about eternal hope.
Eternal Hope is a 2D puzzle platformer game on GameJolt, which was released almost 2 full years ago. As soon as I started up this game, I instantly thought back to when I played Limbo, which personally was a game I loved. The creators of this game in fact mentioned this in the game's description, where they say they were, quote, inspired by games like Limbo, Ori and the Blind Forest, The Legend of Zelda, etc. These similarities become almost immediately apparent, but definitely do not draw away attention from the game's unique nature. Eternal Hope, and the 8 short minutes of gameplay it provided me, has almost certainly piqued my interest. The game runs very smoothly, and the controls are relatively basic and fluid, with no delays on any movement and animations that are simple but charming. One of the most impressive things about this game is how quickly it made me feel immersed in its world, yet wanting to know more about it. From the very beginning, almost everything I saw made me wonder something new about the game. Why are there these cages everywhere? Why are there these giant creatures? Everything I saw simply made me want to know more. We do, at least, get a little bit of insight into the characters' motives. According to the game's description, quote, a boy loses his beloved in a tragic accident. Lost in his own grief, he receives an offer he can't deny, a way to bring her back. But to do so, he must find fragments of her soul which spread throughout the world. And that's all we get. Aside from the story, another thing that piques my interest is the character's power. This character's power, which is perhaps the game's most unique and fundamental mechanic, allows the character to see and interact with the different dimension, helping him attain places that are normally blocked off, avoid danger, etc. This mechanic itself is very entertaining and creative, and I can see the creators being able to do some very interesting things in regards to it. Perhaps the only grievance I have with this game is how long the power meter takes to recharge. The meter drains ridiculously fast, and considering that you can only interact with the things in the other dimension when your power is activated, and that you need to use your power on basically every section of the game, I think it may be less frustrating to the player if it recharged quicker. Aside from that small hiccup, I truly do have extremely high hopes for this game, as it is only in early access, and considering the developers are working full-time and plan to release the game later this year, I think we have every reason to believe that Eternal Hope will definitely be a game to watch for. For now, this has been my honest opinion.